Method number 2 that we're going to look at for solving is using tables. So in our table, we have an X column, we have a Y column. And remember I told you when we're solving with graphs that at your roots, your Y value is always 0 because we want to know where it crosses the X axis. So right here on my X axis, that is Y equals 0. So we're just going to look at our tables and we're going to find out where Y equals 0. So in example 1, I've got -2, 0 and 4, 0. So we could say our solution is X equals -2, X equals 4. We could write that as curvy brackets with a -2 and a 4. You could write it as the ordered pair, -2, 0, 4, 0. So tables are easy to identify your roots in, but they're not always the best option because sometimes your root might be a decimal value, like if it were -1.5, that would lie between -1 and -2, and we wouldn't be able to see it on this particular table because we're counting by whole numbers. So tables can be easy to identify your integer roots, but if you have something that's not on the table, it could be easily overlooked. So in example number 3, I don't see any zeros over here. So we can say based on the table that we have, there are no real solutions, meaning we would have to use the quadratic formula to find our imaginary roots. Okay, over here we have X and then we have our actual quadratic expression. This should say X squared. Something in the font between the document and the PDF messed up. But this is still your X value and your Y value. So we're looking for Y equals 0, and I see 2 roots, -10 and -5. So that is solving by using a table.